All right, hello and welcome to 5 Minutes with Sean, maybe 10. Today's topic is all about repeat and referral business, and while it's obviously all car related, I still believe that the process post-sale, as I've talked about before on this podcast, is just pathetic by most people in most industries. But because I am a car kid, we are going to focus on the car side of things today. How do you handle repeat referral business as a salesperson? And then how do managers view salespeople who either engage or don't engage in that process? To me, I believe it's the only way to exist. Now, a lot of that comes from how I was raised in the business, right? I grew up in the Chicago car business. So come the end of November through the 1st of March, you don't want to be out on the point shagging ups. You don't want to have to make that your life. A, there's not as many as the big months. But B, it's cold as hell, man. You don't want to be out there dealing with that. And so you have to develop a plan, right? And so I just quickly in this business really decided that I had to get better at, after I sold the customer, making sure that I stayed in front of that customer, right? And now, older, 20 years later, having been on the other side of it, in the ownership side, I got to tell you, it's even more important today because dealers will spend so much money on the front end of acquisition that it almost seems rude not to get repeat referral business because they spent so much money. And so a couple of things play into that, right? So where I sit today here in the state of Wisconsin, it is illegal to offer referrals and or bird dogs to customers. Which, by the way, if anyone from WADA is listening or any other states that are listening to this, that is the dumbest rule I have ever heard in my life. I get what you're trying to do. Then you need to add a caveat, which is salespeople to consumers can offer whatever the hell they want out of their own pocket to get those customers to come back and do business with that salesperson. You know, they don't do anything in Wisconsin to DirecTV, who offers me $50 a month for referring my friends and family. They don't do it to Spectrum, who does the same thing. So what the hell, man? Why is it different for car dealers? Why do we have to be put under these blue laws? Those are nonsense. Let's get down to it. Every state should allow salespeople, I don't even care if it's cars, but I'm talking about cars, salespeople should be able to give any of their customers anything they want to get more customers from that one customer. That is a real thing and should be allowed everywhere. And I've talked to people about it and they've said, Sean, look, if you bring that up, then they'll bring up being open on Sundays and none of these debates are worth it. Fine, good, whatever, still stupid. Everyone should be able to offer a bird dog to a customer. But let's say you can. What do you do? Oh, there's probably ways around it with gift cards or whatever. But more importantly, it's still going to come down to personal touch. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Because what I learned in my time selling cars was when I was really making hay back when I first started, one of the first things I did was I had $100 business cards. This is a $100 bill with my face in the middle, with a blank on the backside, just said "Ask for Sean." So it's a face of me on the $100 bill, "Ask for Sean." And then to this day, I kick myself for not having examples still to show people because they ask me about it all the time. And what I would say at the end of every delivery, exactly at the same time every time, consistency plays a key in all things follow-up, especially on this side, just so we're all knowing, is I would shake hands, hug, whatever the mood was. I would begin to walk away, and I would turn and say, "Hey guys, just so you know, I left $500 in your glove box. Have a great day." And then I would make my last turn for the door. And how long do you think it took before someone said, "What did you just say?" Any of you who guessed less than a second would be correct, because that's what happened 90 times out of 100. Literally, customers say, "What did you say?" I'd say, "Oh yeah, go in your glove box. There's $500 in there." And they'd open it up, and they'd see these gift cards, or they'd see these business cards. And they'd say, "Sean, dang it, man, we thought you left $500 cash in there." I did. All you got to do is hand this to 5 friends you come across in the next 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, a year. I don't care. I'm going to be here. They bring that in to see me. I'm going to send you a check for $100. Period. Within 6 months, I had better than 60% of a floor working on my behalf on Fridays and Saturdays. Because customers would come in asking specifically for me. And I had a rule, no more than 2. No more than 2 customers at a time. I don't care who you are. I don't care what kind of superstar you are. If you go with more than 2 customers at a time, you inevitably lose one unnecessarily. So, and even 2 can be difficult if people aren't good enough at it. There's an old rule, love the one you're with. And I believe that I'm able to love 2 people at once when it comes to selling cars. So that's what I did. And so that referral process took off. After 6 months, I wasn't taking fresh ups. People were like, you've been doing this a year. How'd that happen? Because my dad taught me very early on in my life that I need to work smarter, not harder. And this appeared on the surface to be brilliant. And it was. It was. Everyone took notice. Everyone liked it. Some tried to copy it. Some tried to duplicate it. And some of it, guys, just comes from energy and who you are, right? So that's what I did. I also drove shuttle. Any of you do that? You ever just say to your shuttle driver, you know what? I'll come in at 7 a.m. I'll drive shuttle from 7 to 8. I did it. You know why? I wanted to see where you worked. I wanted to see where you lived. I wanted to talk to you about your car. I wanted to hear about the hassles of the vehicles you had. Because when I dropped you off at 7 or 8, I knew you'd be back at the dealership at 4 o'clock. Maybe you had an aged Altima, and maybe I had a new Altima waiting for you because I listened while you talked. Maybe this is what happened. I don't know, but it's possible. Most importantly, though, really, and I said consistency earlier, but you want to be in front of your customers with consistent hellos, never selling after you sold them a car. Consistent hellos, birthdays for themselves, their children, the vehicle. I've got some salespeople I've come across make huge, huge deals out of a car's birthday. Like send cards and gifts and air fresheners, and that shit's fun. That's awesome. Any of you who are doing that, keep doing it. It's awesome. It's personal touch. I was just a birthday card guy, real simple, real quick, real easy. But that's the kind of thing you just want to stay in front of them, touch them, say hi. Winter gets started. Hey, do you have everything you need for the winterizing of your vehicle? Have you been in to get your windshield wipers? If they're in service, go say hi, go sit with them, go engage them. Your service drive is waiting for you to sell cars from it. It's waiting. Some service people don't like it. Some people service don't mind it. General managers always love it because they've already paid to acquire that customer. And most of you don't write the check on the advertising side. But if you did, as I have, this repeat referral would be the only thing you'd think about. Really, it is. So let's keep it in our minds, right, guys? Repeat referral. If you don't have bird dogs, have a plan to go around it. Spiff people some other way. Have them show up, put gas in their car. I do not care. Figure out a way around stupid states who do not allow you to do so. Make sure you always touch your customer after the sale, the week, the month, the 3 month, 6 month, 9 month, 12 month, 18 month. Keep in front of them. Birthday cards, hellos, all of it. But be consistent in saying hello. Never ask to sell them anything, but there's nothing wrong with asking if they got friends or family who might be interested. Send me an email, give me a phone call. All right? So any questions about this, please, as always, you can reach me at 262-278-0157. That is phone and text. You can always email me at Sean, SEAN, at carbizdonebetter.com. And we look forward to hearing from you, and I hope everyone has a great day.